I'm starting this challenge here in the 1950s with $0, a truck, and an axe. Can we make $10 million? Let's find out. Welcome back in, everyone. This is episode 11 of the 1950s survival, going from 0 to $10 million. And you know what? We got $6, and this is the start of the second year. We are now in January, and wait a second, why does that say 1950 still? That's not right. Let me change that over to 1951. I'm not sure what's going to all unlock, but we're definitely going to unlock a few things manually because I am tired of not having equipment that I should be having. Speaking of not having equipment I should be having, we might be getting a gooseneck for this truck. Not sure yet because we ain't got the money for it, but we do have these tractors sitting here that has grass in the trailers. So let's look at that real quick. I'm going to switch it over to 1951 now, and you know what? Let's go ahead and head down a little bit lower here, find the trailers, go ahead and unlock those. They're not going to be, oops, wrong thing. Whether trailers are affected by the game year, we're going to turn that off, and then we're also going to turn off the trucks one because we should have some semis in there. We should have some trailers in there as well. And this happened earlier on with the front loader, so we'll turn that off, turn the front loader tools off as well. That way we can get something to pick up these logs, start getting some better log sizes out there. I would like to do that. Now, if you look very closely, you may notice this trailer right here does have 97,053 liters. Yes, 97,053. Quite a bit. I did go ahead and go in there and edit the file because it was just taking forever. All the trips back and forth. I'm like, nah, not doing that anymore. So let's get this sold off here, see exactly how much money we make from here. I'm pretty excited about it because that money's going up really, really fast. And that was $4,858 from that grass one right there. I think the trailer behind me actually has a little bit more, but I'm gonna go top off with some fuel with this because it's getting pretty low and there's actually some more grass out there on the field. It just got a little too dark for me to see. I didn't realize there was some out there. Maybe I'll pick that up this month here in January. Maybe not sure yet. Now, I really wish the fuel prices were the same as 1951, but it looks like it's not. $83 for the fuel right there. Don't know exactly how much I got, but I know the prices aren't the same as 1951. Here's that big, huge field we previously mowed and started picking up the grass, but it was just really, really dark, and even with the headlights on, I couldn't tell. Looks like I missed some over here. Let's get this starting to pick up because I can actually see it now, and there's no snow on the ground. I didn't want to do any work in the winter months because of snow, but it looks like that's not going to affect me very much. Next up here for the next trailer, we got 148,008 liters of grass. Yes, that is more, and of course that's going to be more money. Now, I believe January is the best sell time for this grass. I should probably check that out. The price fluctuation here for the grass, yes, top off right there is January, so that is looking pretty good. $50. Ooh, man, maybe that is a 1951 price. I don't know. If I could honestly sell 1,000 liters of grass somewhere for $50, I would probably do it. I would be saving all my grass clippings from whenever I mow. Just finished that off right there. Gave us $7,409. Let's go ahead and top this off with some fuel before I make it get back in there on the field. Don't want to run it out. Really not that big of a tank. 79 liters. I don't know what that translates into gallons, but I've got a feeling it's not much. I mean, look how tiny this thing is. It's definitely not going to hold much fuel. I don't even know where the fuel tank is. Looks like the work over here didn't take too long. This one right here has 6,098 liters in it, and I'm assuming that one over there is about done as well because I don't see any other grass on the ground. Yes, it is all done with 10,611 liters. Let's get them both over there and get them sold off. Now we got to go to the store and see Daphne because we got to buy some. Thanks to Justin, he left a comment and did a little research there. Let me know gooseneck trailers were built and developed and used and all that great stuff back in 1947. So we're going to go ahead and change out the dates on some of this stuff and get a gooseneck trailer. Now it may not look like one from 1950, and actually that one that got invented in 1947 was more of a low boy. I did not see that coming, but oh well. We're going to start using more trailers and other equipment that was around in that time. May not look exactly the same, but as long as it was around in that time, that's what we're using. Selling this little bit off right here for $305. I don't even think that was a full trailer last time around. I believe the capacity before editing it was 8,500 liters or something like that. Next trailer here with a little over 10,000 liters, that's going to sell it for $530. Now, 12,791 there in the top right. Yeah, you know what? I don't even think that's enough to buy a trailer, but let's take a quick peek anyways. Hello, Daphne. How you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Smokey's Black Book. Who's Smokey? You got other customers besides me? I thought I was your only customer. Unfortunately, we don't have enough money. I believe the one I want's right around $15,000. So it's time to jump back in this truck, head out there, get some more trees to cut up and get those sold off because that's the easy money and we're going to get it real quick. Here I go again, parking on top of that flower pot thingy right there. Oh well, that'll be fine, I think. I believe wood is actually at best sell price right now. Around January, it usually is. So hey, probably get a good price here. Don't know if it's going to be a max or not, but $8,616. That is actually taking us up over the amount we need. So let's go ahead and head back into the store and look at buying that trailer. Now the trailer is going to be a log trailer. Now to load up the logs, I'm going to need something for the tractor, so I might not have enough money to do everything I need to do here. Let's just start with the trailer. So this is the one I'm going to go with. It actually has a date of 2001 on it. Yeah, we're just gonna imagine this is in the 1950s. I'm sure you could find some sort of picture out there similar-ish to this. Idea is I just need something to move wood, and there's definitely something to move wood back in 1951. So I'm not too worried about it. This has universal auto load on it with a length of 6 meters. That is actually why I want it and why I'm gonna get it. There are other ones out there that are cheaper, but they do not have a universal auto load. But let's go ahead and buy this right here for $15,250. Got a new trailer. Now there is another option where I can actually put like a straight neck on it or a drop neck hitch, which I mean ain't a bad idea, but we're on the conversation of gooseneck, so let's go ahead and do it. We can look in the back of my truck and see there's a little bit of an issue. I never got that gooseneck attachment stuff all put together on this truck because I didn't think I'd ever really use it. Let's take it into the shop real quick, get a little upgrade to this truck, see how much that costs. Hopefully it's not much. $6,000 left. I think that might be enough to get everything we need. It appears this costs $0. I will definitely take that. Yeah, I remember that earlier on whenever I got it. All the upgrades to it was $0. Hey, I am perfectly fine with that. One issue I see here, which is probably a pretty big issue, is the fact that is really low. Let's see if it actually goes through there, and it does. Honestly, I don't even know if I want to use this because the turning radius can't be much with that stuff being in the way, and looks like I can just turn right through it. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I like that. Little change of plans. I don't like the way it goes through that wood there, so we're just going with the regular hitch. Hey, thanks for looking that up, Justin. Huge shout out to you. Anybody else got any tips, tricks, or anything like that, go ahead and give them out there. Now, I should probably do a follow me mod with a tractor behind me, but it's going to drive so slow, so I ain't going to worry about it too much, because if we got to deck that tractor out, let's head out to a little forested area. I say this little patch of trees right here will do the job. Now, this does auto load 6-meter logs, but I'm not going to auto load because I got to roll with auto load. I got to have the equipment first, so I guess I will be using auto load, but I need the equipment to manually do it myself first, and then I will auto load. So let's get that equipment. First thing up, bringing the tractor in the shop here, we got to get some sort of an attachment for a front loader. This is the only option I have, that quickie, $500. We will customize, add that. Wish I could change color on it, blend it in a little better, but that's not an option. And talking with Daphne, they now offer drive-by services. So I just drive on up, hit the button, and we are in the shop. Ooh, this is not good at all. Man, $7,000 for that? You gotta be kidding me. Any other options in here? Give me a cheaper one or something. I mean, these go to very specific things right there, so I know I can't use that, unfortunately. Back out here in the woods, but this time around, I'm actually gonna grab some of the biggest trees. As we know, they actually pay better, so I should definitely get enough money from these 3 I'm gonna cut down and move, if it will actually cut through it. Come on! There it goes, cutting it down right now. Perfect. 3 big old trees sound like a good idea in my mind, but man, this truck is surely struggling a little bit there. I mean, 30 miles an hour, I'm liking it still. Let's get it over to our cut-up area, get it all cut up, get it sold off, and make some good money. Oh, it's struggling even more now. Ooh, this might be the most struggle this truck's been put through. The front tire's bouncing off the ground this time, not just spinning, bouncing. Okay, let's see if we can actually get it over there to the sell point. It's moving, it's just not moving very fast. Well, this time around, parking my truck this way was actually a lot easier. Ooh, look at that flex on there. Mainly is a lot easier because this thing was popping willies the whole entire time up here. Let's go ahead and sell this off though. Well, I got a feeling it's gonna be a lot. $20,826. I really don't know if that's the max we've made so far. I don't think it's the most logs I've pulled, but it's definitely enough money to get everything else we need to upgrade our logging situation here. I'm assuming I'm gonna go with this one right here. It does have a 60 horsepower requirement to run. That's kind of interesting. I don't have 60 horsepower. How am I supposed to run a front loader if that's not gonna be the one working? Maybe it is a different one inside here. There is this one right here. Oh, that's got 80 horsepower. Okay, what's this right here? I don't know if that goes on or not. Come on, this is not looking very promising or good at all because I do not have 60 horsepower. We're gonna give it a try though. I'm gonna keep it pretty simple here. Keep the colors the same. Don't want to charge anything extra. $7,000. We're gonna buy that. Now to go on the front of that's gonna be some sort of log tool thing. Now I don't know if they had any of that back in the 1950s, but I know I could easily hook up a chain to the logs, lift them onto that trailer. So that's kind of what I'm simulating and I'll be doing. You know what, better yet, to simulate the whole picking up by a chain thing, let's actually pick it up by a strap right here, $250. This is a big bag lifter, but it should be able to lift up other stuff off the ground. Been a while since I used it or anything like it. Hopefully it still works that way. No idea. Now, one thing I am a little concerned with is that back side lifted up. We cannot have the back coming off the ground because that is where our power comes from, those back 2 wheels. Let's get a weight in here. Not sure what weight, but I'm sure it's gonna look pretty. For $450, able to get this weight weight right here. Got a nice little drum. Let's give it a try though. To be honest with you, I didn't really have very many weights in there. I only had like 2 or 3 options, and maybe that has to do with the whole year thing, but this is there. It might be enough weight. Probably not. We're gonna give it a try. First attempt here, got it lowered all the way down. I believe I just hit this button right here. Yes, looks like it's snapping to it. It is picking it up. Back end's bouncing just a little, but hey, I think it's gonna work out great. Now the issue I do see coming up is the fact that those the poles are just a little too tall. Oh man, this is not good. Let's see if I can figure something out. Just hit it faster, right? Possibly easy fix here. What I did was raise the ground. I was looking for some ramps, but I didn't have any installed, so I just went ahead and raised the ground instead. Now here's the thing. Will it get close enough and will it not flip over? Well, I think it's flipping, but we'll just detach it right there. Looks like it does work. It works out good enough, I guess. But we now have a way of moving logs a little more efficiently, not with this setup, but the auto load setup. We will utilize that auto load moving forward, but that's going to be it for this episode. Really want to thank y'all so much for stopping in and watching. Really do appreciate it. If y'all haven't already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If you got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section because they're always welcome. Very much appreciate it and very much needed. And until next time, y'all take care.